I want to show you one of the prettiest drugstore skin tints, and major bonus, it is an all mineral SPF 50 as well. This is the e.l.f. Halo Glow Skin Tint. I have already shared my love for this foundation. I had purchased it in medium neutral and light neutral, and I heard y'all loud and clear. Many of you were like, you are not a neutral girly, you need cool. Well, actually, normally in many foundations, I am neutral. I know it's really hard to see on camera because I'm sitting in a kitchen. I don't have special lighting, but I do have bright kitchen lighting. I've got a huge window here and the sun is shining in. So perhaps you can't really see my undertone of my skin, but I am more neutral. But I get it. Some foundations, they might be labeled as neutral or warm or cool. And perhaps maybe I'm a neutral in one foundation or a warm in another. And I am a cool, perhaps, in this e.l.f. foundation. So I heard many of you that were like, no, you should try the cool shade. And then I saw a couple other reviews and people were like, I don't know what the deal is, but normally I'm a neutral. And they're like, and the cool shade is working for me. And many people were also saying they needed to go lighter than what they normally would be. I am normally medium, and since my face pretty much never sees the sun other than, you know, when I'm outside with a hat on or whatever, you're still naturally gonna get some sun rays. But I went ahead and I purchased the light cool and the medium cool, and it just now came in the mail. And you guys wanna know something funny? I thought, oh wow, now they're giving out a card, so you know we don't have to go and buy 2, 3, 4 of these foundations to try to find the right shade. So I thought, wow, I wish they would have had this when I purchased mine. And then I just get this card in the mail, and you guys, it only has fair neutral, light warm, medium warm, tan neutral, deep cool, and rich neutral. So it skips over the light cool and the medium cool anyway. So this card probably would not have really benefited me, but for some of you, you might be able to find your right shade match. I have no idea why they do that. Why not just put all of the shades? There's only, I think, 18 shades. Why not just put all of the shades on one of these little cards? But anyway, so someone else left a comment saying that I already have makeup on before I even shared this in another video, and I'm like, no, I don't have any makeup on. This is just my skin. The only thing that's on my skin is my skincare, and then I have one of my favorite sunscreens on. It has a very light tint to it, but not enough to give me, you know, any coverage. So this is just what my skin looks like with these glowing lights on. It's not greasy. It looks super shiny because it's healthy. I guess I'm super hydrated. I'll share with you in the end of this video what I'm drinking. Actually, I'll just share really quickly what I'm drinking. I am drinking my collagen bone broth, my protein bone broth. I've shared this before. I love this. If you like chocolate milkshakes, that is what this tastes like. This is literally like drinking a chocolate milkshake. I have like 5 or 6 ice cubes in here. I have 2 scoops of the chocolate protein powder, and I have a cup of coffee, a cold cup of really strong Cafe Bustelo coffee in here. This is like going to Starbucks and having a cafe mocha or cafe latte, like a frappuccino, one of those blended ones. Oh my gosh, this is so, so yummy. It doesn't have like that weird sugar aftertaste because it doesn't have aspartame or the fake sugar. It has monk fruit in it. I love this so much. So if you're trying to watch what you eat, or if you're just trying to eat a little bit healthier, but you want to increase your protein and you want to feel like you're having like the best snack in the world, this literally is like having a chocolate milkshake. But this has 13 grams of protein per scoop. So I put 2 scoops in here, and it's very low carb. I think it's like 3 carbs. I don't have my glasses on, so I can't read, but I'll link it down below if you want to read more about it. And then of course I'll edit it out because I'm not gonna sit here and chew and snack while I'm filming. But have you guys tried these? I don't normally snack or anything like that throughout the day. I'm trying to just eat a couple meals a day, high protein, and of course trying to keep my carbs super, super low. But once in a blue moon, I do like a little snack. And these are these legendary protein chips. These are actually really, really good. You wouldn't eat these thinking, oh, this is high protein. This has 20 grams of protein and 4 net carbs for this entire bag, which I never eat this entire bag. There's quite a few in here. Let me just show you what they look like. If you like Doritos or different chips, that's kind of like what these are. They're really good. I don't really like to snack too much during the day. I mean, I like to, but I try not to. I'll link those down below if you wanted to check those out. All right, so there is nothing on my face as far as makeup. Just, actually here, I'll just take a clean paper towel so that you can see it has just this super It has just this super duper light tint. I don't even know if there's a little bit right here. I don't want to wipe all my sunscreen off, but you really can't see anything. That's how light this tint is. I know this super glowy look is not for a lot of people. If you don't like that glowy look, just put on a primer, or you can even powder down your sunscreen, whatever works for you, but it's not slimy or greasy. It's completely soaked in. Oh, and the only other thing I do have on, I have this plumping lip oil by City Lips. That is all I have on my face. So I'm gonna swatch these again for you just so you can see what they look like. This is the light neutral, and I'm gonna swatch these on my face as well. This is the medium neutral. In my other video, if you haven't seen that yet, this shade medium neutral is the one that I ended up using. There was a problem as I kept using it. I noticed that, wow, my face looks darker after I had applied it. And so what I did is I applied it to my hand and let it sit for like 10-15 minutes. And I'm gonna pop up some footage and show you the difference. This is medium neutral on the left side and medium neutral on the right side. And the darker side is medium neutral after it sat there like 10 minutes. So people were like, well, try the light neutral on your skin and see how that oxidizes. And pretty much all of them have oxidized. In fact, when I was watching someone online do swatches of every single, golly, I can't open this, of every single shade they were swatching, I noticed as they were getting towards the darker shades, I was looking at the lighter ones and I'm like, wait a minute, which light ones are those? Because now those looked really dark. So I realized that even on other people, they're oxidizing. It's not just on me. Let me do light cool next to this light neutral. This one is medium cool. Light neutral, light cool, medium cool. And what a difference from light to medium. I think they need to have a light medium shade range also, because then, I mean, golly, what a huge jump from this shade to this shade, or this shade to this shade. And I feel like this cool shade looks really, really orange. But we're gonna put these on my face, and then I'm also going to let these sit on my hand, and I'll rub them in a little bit, and then we'll see how they oxidize. We're gonna put on, this is the light neutral. This is the medium neutral. All right, I cleaned off those fingers. So I want to put the light cool right next to the light neutral. This is the medium cool. Let me zoom in so you can see. This way you can see I have some healing blemishes. I talk about that in another video, what happened to my skin. But this is the medium cool, medium neutral, light neutral, and light cool. I kind of feel like light cool is gonna be the shade that will work for me, especially, it kind of looks a little bit lighter, but especially if this does oxidize, it'll turn darker into the shade that I want it to be. So this is the light cool. Let me just put a smidgy on this side. And light neutral, that's what we're gonna test out on this side. About the same amount. And I definitely put too much on, but we're gonna see how this oxidizes. All right, so this is the light cool. Let's just take a brush and try to blend that in. I mean, it kind of looks crazy at first, especially if I put way too much on. It does start to blend in with my skin a little bit. Let me use a different brush, and then let's blend in the light neutral. Oh, these just look so light when I'm first applying them. So it would be really difficult because, you know, a lot of people don't want to sit and wait and determine what shade the product oxidizes down to. I mean, I don't know. It's not a huge deal breaker for me because now that I have 4 of them, I can figure out a shade that's gonna work. Just blend it out with the sponge just so we don't have way too much on. Use the other side of the sponge to blend this side. So I don't know, what do you guys think? I'll zoom in just so you can see it up close, how it actually really looks. So this was the light neutral, and this is the light cool. A lot of people said, well, why don't you just mix the medium neutral and light neutral? Or I could even mix the light cool with the medium neutral, and it's quite difficult for me to even tell that this is light cool versus light neutral. And even on my hand, they do look quite similar. This is how they look when they're wet on the top, freshly applied, and then this is what they look like dried down. If I can get this close. So do you see the difference between I think the medium ones are the ones that oxidize the most, especially, I mean, look at the difference of the medium cool, how much a difference that is. That goes from like orange to almost reddish, sort of. Just want to add a little bit of this neutral medium. Let me do this side because the sun's shining in. I need to go close that window. The sun's shining in, makes it more difficult to see. So this is the medium neutral. I'm just kind of putting it over top. Let's just blend that out. I definitely feel like kind of mixing a little bit of the neutral medium in with either the light neutral or the light cool. This is medium neutral. I think that adding a little bit of the medium neutral with either the light cool or the light neutral, probably the light cool. I do feel like mixing them, then I get a shade that works nicely for my skin. This really is a beautiful foundation. And of course, added bonus is the sunscreen. Oh, and another question that quite a few people had, man, I've made a mess. They're like, since this is an SPF 50, can we just skip using sunscreen and only use this? I mean, do whatever works best for your skin, but in my opinion, no, I would not use this as my only source of sunscreen. That's why in the beginning I had on another sunscreen first, and then I layered this, because to get the proper sun protection, especially if you're like me and you're dealing with hyperpigmentation or melasma and you want to make sure you are really adamant about your sun protection, I would always use the proper amount, which is, you know, roughly, I guess they say like 2 to 3 finger lengths. I do probably 4 finger lengths, and or what is it, a 1/4 teaspoon or half teaspoon, something like that. If you were to put even 2 finger lengths of this on your face, you would, oh my golly, it would probably look like you just smeared peanut butter all over your face. It would look crazy. So I wouldn't recommend using this as your only source of sunscreen. If you have a different skin tone than I do and you want to compare all of the shades, I'll go ahead and open this. I'll swatch all of these on my arm so that you can see what every single shade looks like compared to the rest of them. All right, now I've just been sitting on my face for at least 15, maybe even 20 minutes. And I do think that I have found the shade that I like, or should I say shades. Mixing medium neutral and light cool, or even mixing the medium neutral with the light neutral. These are $18 a piece, which I do think is kind of high for e.l.f., but for a really good quality drugstore foundation slash sunscreen all-in-one, I do think it's worth it. But since there are limited shades, and especially since we're missing, you know, for my skin tone, we need to have a mid-range, a blend of a light medium, so that especially if we're on a tight budget and we like using drugstore products, that we only have to buy one shade. But I at least wanted to purchase all of these so that I could rule it out, so that if you do happen to have the same skin tone that I do or wear the same shades that I do, you would know what's best for your skin. If it is in your budget to buy 2, you might want to order one of the lights with one of the mediums and just mix it. And you know, even though you're having to buy 2, it's gonna last you twice as long. So you could look at it that way, that you won't have to keep replenishing the same shade over and over and over, because now you've made one jumbo shade of the color that works best for you. You know, unfortunately, that's what happens with a lot of foundations. They're not all made to match everyone's skin tone. When it comes to drugstore products, especially when people are trying to save money, I still think this is a fabulous buy. This is a great, beautiful, beautiful product. I don't even have any other makeup on right now. I only have this on, and this really does make a good difference in evening out the complexion of my skin. Let me zoom in again so you can see. Maybe you want to even out your complexion a little bit and say you're going to the beach. You put on your regular sunscreen first, and then this would be a great topper on top of your sunscreen if you want your skin to look really pretty and still look like skin, but you do have that coverage that you desire if you have any dark spots or hyperpigmentation on your face. I don't feel like I have anything on my skin. That's how lightweight it feels. It really just feels like a really elegant serum that I'm putting on my skin, but yet I have a little bit of coverage and of course that added sunscreen protection in it. And by the way, that's an all mineral SPF 50 sunscreen protection in this as well. And if you don't like this glow, just take some of your favorite powder and powder it down. So I hope this helped if you were still trying to figure out what shade might work best for you. If you want to see the other video where I apply the medium neutral all over my face, I will make sure to pop that video up here if you wanted to click on it and check it out.